Hey, what's up? It's Trout Trainer here. I haven't made a video for a very long time. I felt like I really should have, like, around now, because I've been doing a lot in terms of fish and tanks and all that. So let's get started with this tank. Probably something that anyone who's watched my channel is probably most familiar with. This has, well, to be honest, I didn't really do many videos on them, but what's happening here is I have a bunch of killifish fry. They're just over 2 weeks old. They're about to hit 3 weeks on Thursday, so they're growing actually quite fast, a lot faster than my other killifish. I think the species is Notibranchius gunteri, while the other ones were Notibranchius cortause or something. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, these are growing a lot faster. I doubt you'd be able to see, but a few of the males are starting to show signs of color. So, like, there's like faint reds, and there's a black bar around the tail and the dorsal and anal fins. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So eventually, when they get big enough, they're gonna go into this big tank, which is currently I'm trying to grow things up, which is what that glass light bulb is for. It's my way of diffusing the CO2. So I pump CO2 into there and then diffuse it into the water slowly. And yeah, so when the CO2 is done, the water will fill up to the top of the glass. Or I think I got this from, I forgot what store it was, but Aquarium Co-op went on a fish store tour, and this guy did it with water bottles. I was like, oh, that's a really good cheap idea. But yeah, this tank was also the tank I used to grow out all the plants that I was losing, but I took them out and planted them elsewhere because there's too much algae in here, way too much algae. It's overrun with algae. I got some snails, some Malaysian rams, horn snails, but they didn't seem to be doing anything to help. So yeah, that's all for this tank. Let me talk about my nice beta tank. It looks really dark on the camera. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, I got veil tail male beta. His name is Canary. Yeah, and I literally just set this tank up. Really nice triangle tank my friend gave me. Yeah, there isn't much to say about this tank. It's got one Emperor Tetra and a bunch of White Cloud Mountain minnows. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much going on there. There's mainly just to look nice. But yeah, I'm probably gonna plant it a little more. Like these, I literally just put in. This is where I put the plants from this tank. So yeah, I'm gonna plant it a little more. I'm gonna get some bottom feeders, because they if it touches the bottom of the tank, the rest of the fish don't eat it. So I need some bottom feeders. I might move my a few panda cories from my tank downstairs up to here, but I'll see in the future. But yeah, this tank, my main tank, my favorite tank, this was the tank that I took to university, and I had my first and best like tank set up. Like plants were growing like crazy and stuff, and it was just really fun to have. And so I'm trying it again. That black bar box thing is my filtration setup. So basically, it's just a big wall of foam being held by aquarium dividers, and it's got a pump in there, and then the water gets pumped out here, so it draws water and debris in through all of the sponge. And then I have this hang on back, which has just got like some some like I don't know, I think they're ceramic balls. They're supposed to help with water hardness and purity. And I've also got some Katapa tea bags. So yeah, for some reason the leaves were more expensive than these tiny tea bags, but I'm pretty sure since I got like 5 tea bags, there's like a leaf and a half worth of leaf in all of those tea bags, which makes no sense. Actually, wait, no, that's good for me. Okay, yeah, that's good for me. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of plants trying to grow them out. This is also riddled with algae, but what I'm hoping to do is just like focus on growing the plants so they then outcompete the algae, and yeah, add more plants. Try and manually remove the algae, because like nothing works. Like I've blacked out all my tanks. There was one time I blacked it out for like a good 3 days, and the algae still grew. So it's probably something to do with my parameters, but I'm really broke right now, so I've run out of any kind of test strips, any kind of test kits, anything to test my water. So I need to just wait till I have money to do so. So yeah, that's all I'm waiting on. I don't really know the names of most of the plants. I'm not really good with plant names, but I've got Glossostema something at the bottom. A lot of it's covered in algae, but there seem to be some shoots growing through it. So I hope that they just grow through and carpet the whole of the tank. And then yeah, and then I have some weeping moss hanging up there, and the whole idea with that is that hopefully it will just like start to drape down, and I can take some more off, put it elsewhere, and make like a wall of weeping moss, which hopefully that goes well. Like I can't tell how it's. I've never tried growing moss, to be honest, but yeah, everything seems to be growing well, surprisingly, to be honest, since a lot of stuff is like covered in algae, so I'd assume that it would start to hinder their growth at some point, but they're growing really well. They seem to be growing a little faster since I started putting the CO2 bulb in, so that's very good. But yeah, everything's going good. I feel like I'm gonna start making updates a little more frequently, just so you guys can see what's going on, and hopefully even help me out a little, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very inexperienced with this. This is the first time I've like gone hard trying with like getting parameters straight with my uni tank. I literally just threw everything in. I barely even I'm pretty sure I cycled it for like 3 days, and then I got impatient and added and went and bought some Garami, and surprisingly it went so well. It went incredibly well. I didn't get algae until like I'd say 3 months in. Until 3 months in, then it became a bit of a problem, but it wasn't even that much of an issue. Like plant growth was an issue. Like they were growing way too much. It was insane, and I love that. And that's something I'm kind of trying to recreate. And so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try and be more frequent with videos, update you guys on what's going on with my tanks. Thanks and goodbye.